First, I asked them to talk to each other, see if they could work it out. But then it led to us having a roommate mediation. And it was really just a lack of communication, I think. And it was great because they were able to talk it out with me being there and facilitating it. And things ended up turning out a bit better. They ended up switching at semester, but it usually can be worked out, just them, and if not, it was okay working it out with me.
They're kind of funny to me. I have a really good time with dealing with those because the first response is, have you talked to your roommate? And most of the time, it's no. They always say no, and so that's definitely the first thing that you need to have them do is just talk with their roommate, because most cases it's just something that they don't understand about each other yet.
I was like, well, you guys need to have a conversation, make sure you have that conversation. And then I checked back with them a couple of days later and just asked, hey, did you have the conversation? How did it go? What have you guys put into place? Did you refer back to your roommate contract? And if that didn't work, I suggested to them like a mediation between myself and them.
There's two people that are used to living under two different circumstances, and just kind of hearing both sides is really important. And I mean, people are willing to compromise. Nobody's going to want to live in a hostile room environment. So I feel like if you're just that middle ground, making sure everything goes smoothly, they can work it out themselves. It's just you may have to bring the skills to the table that can help mediate that.
Like little things like, oh, my roommate's messy, oh, she's using my nail polish and I didn't give her permission to use my nail polish. And it's just about encouraging them to talk it out themselves, because it's really easy as a house president to be like, oh, I can take care of that. Like, oh, I'll talk to them. I'll fix it. It's okay. Like, thanks for telling me, I can take care of it. And just encouraging them to work out an agreement together and empowering them to be able to learn that they can solve their own issues, and it's not all on you as a house president to take care of it. They can handle it. You just have to be a support for them.
Because a lot of times people would just come and tell me like their problems, and I'd be like, that sucks. You should tell them. And they're like, but I'm too afraid, or something like that. I'm not gonna go talk to them for you. Like, I don't know, silly. So yeah, I guess empowering people to take care of their own problems and not rely on somebody else to do it.
My advice for that would just be allow them to talk about it, and then become the mediator if they can't figure it out. And then if they're still not happy with the situation when you're done helping them, then take it to the hall director and they'll get something figured out.
I had a young woman who felt very uncomfortable because her roommate and her boyfriend were feeling some things in there. And so how I dealt with it is she came and she talked to me. She's like, I'm pretty sure she's doing this and this when I'm in the room, and I'm not comfortable with it. And so we talked about it, and she finally came to the conclusion that, okay, I just need to tell her and tell her how I feel. And so that is the best thing and the worst thing you will ever hear from someone and that you will ever tell your people is that you need to have a conversation with them about it. And that usually does the trick. Conversations fix everything.